Yu Menglong's mysterious death has touched everyone's hearts. Although the CCP authorities have been trying their best to block the news, people are still trying to restore the truth from various channels. On November 1st, 2025, British psychic Tai William, during a live stream on YouTube, spoke with the spirit of Yu Menglong. Yu Menglong stated that his body was found in an exhibition hall, with a fish head on it, presumably referring to the Qihao Art Museum. A Vietnamese netizen created a video comparing the fish-headed human-bodied exhibit at the Qihao Art Museum with a photograph of Yu Menglong, showing a 99% overlap. One netizen commented, "I feel terrible after watching this. Why is it so hard to be a kind person in China?" On November 3rd, 2025, the 2025 Weibo Vision Conference was held in Beijing. The CCP officially claimed that a total of 98 celebrities and 53 industry leaders attended. While a star-studded event was underway, netizens were simultaneously creating a chain reaction of online memorials for the quietly deceased Yu Menglong. In a so-called annual film and television industry conference, the live stream was flooded with comments from Yu Menglong's supporters. Many left messages such as, "Born to be human, live towards the sun. Will Yu Menglong receive a prize? Check the security footage. I'm so upset. I'm not watching the movie anymore. You guys can have fun. Wealth and glory didn't include me. Box office winter, online bullying me. Go bankrupt, shut down. Just entertain yourselves." Overseas netizens also responded saying, "So touching. Netizens inside the Great Firewall are so brave. Let's all ban entertainment together. You guys are awesome. With everyone boycotting together, the sun will rise." Recently, a photo of Yu Menglong from his Weibo account in June 2025 surfaced online, prompting some netizens to wonder, why take this photo? Is it a teaser? Others pointed out they, the agency, ultimately imprisoned him in the basement of the Qihao Art Museum or the Bulgari Hotel, locking him in a cage and forcing him to submit. They only let him out when he needed to perform. When his neighbors saw him, he always had someone with him as he came and went. Others thought he was mysterious and low-key. Poor Menglong. Recently, American psychic Candace Starr had a psychic session with Yu Menglong's spirit. Yu Menglong's spirit stated that he was treated like an animal in his lifetime, as if he were locked in a cage by the agency, unable to go out unless he had to perform. Like animals in a circus, only released when needed for a performance, he said it wasn't just him. Many artists are in the same situation. Yu Menglong's passing left many unanswered questions, and shockingly, rumors of this impending murder circulated online repeatedly. On November 3rd, 2025, Liu Yifei Media, a studio affiliated with the Haikou Meilong Fu Fei Culture Media Studio, revealed in a Douyin livestream that before Yu Menglong's incident, he had mentioned an artist with 20 million followers who was about to encounter trouble, but he never imagined it would be Yu Menglong. Before this incident, I mentioned that an artist with over 20 million fans was going to get into trouble. I didn't go into detail then, I just mentioned it briefly. Some people might remember. We really didn't expect something this big to happen. We didn't guess it would be him. Some netizens commented, "It seems like it was really premeditated." Actually, rumors of Yu Menglong's impending trouble had already spread through the Chinese entertainment industry, but no one dared to step forward. One netizen commented, "Back in April, those in power or connected to the entertainment industry knew Yu Menglong was going to get into trouble." A blogger even mentioned it a long time ago, saying that the male star standing next to Del Raba at the Spring Festival Gala was going to have problems. Someone asked him how to save Yu Menglong, and he said it would be good if Yu Menglong became famous and that everyone should pay more attention to A Love Story of Oiled Paper Umbrella. But he didn't have many fans, so the matter didn't cause a stir. In September, Yu Menglong really did get into trouble. Several months passed between the initial reports and September, but during that time, no one came to his aid. This is footage of Yu Menglong promoting A Love Story of Oiled Paper Umbrella, looking very popular, but the drama didn't become a big hit, seemingly due to the intentional suppression of its popularity. Yu Menglong himself seems to be somewhat aware of this and has been trying to leave clues to the outside world through various means. Yu Menglong is an optimistic person by nature, but he once broke down in tears on set. On October 19th, 2020, Yu posted a short video on his Douyin account titled, "The moon once shined on the cold river east. Recently, I've been encountering dull warnings." I know, what does it mean? Because I'm going to turn you into a human doll. One netizen commented, "I was also terrified when I first saw that drama. It turns out the killer had been planning this for years. So evil." A netizen uploaded a picture showing what appears to be two characters on Yu Menglong's right cheek. Someone specifically responded to this, saying, "I just adjusted the lighting. The blurriness is roughly Shangping Shai Chang. If it really was left by Meng Meng, then these two people who were already confirmed are now certain. If it wasn't left by Meng Meng, then consider whether it's the internet water army's stunt to steer the narrative. We should all be cautious and not be misled." The Shangpin Shai Chang here likely refers to the two suspects in Yu Menglong's case, Zhou Pin and Du Chang. The news that Du Chang is hiding in Taiwan has been circulating online. Recently, British psychic Tai William had a conversation with Yu Menglong's spirit on a YouTube livestream. She stated that Yu Menglong's agent Du Chang is currently in Taiwan and wants to hire someone to harm Sun De Rong, Yu's tutor. Yu Menglong's spirit mentioned that Du Chang wanted plastic surgery. Several other suspects also wanted plastic surgery in Taiwan, and director Chen Qing-song wanted gender reassignment surgery. Some netizens posted photos of Du Chang recently appearing in Taiwan, seemingly at an airport or train station, where he appeared to be wearing eyeliner. A netizen suspected to be from mainland China commented, "Taiwanese netizens were counting on you." Others pointed out, "This is an old photo. The person covered by the Purple Heart in the background is Yu Menglong." Yu Menglong also left some codes in his clothes before his death. One netizen pointed out, "His English is excellent and he's a very curious person, so he must know what's written on his clothes." The black short sleeve shirt says, "All Saints." Netizens pointed out, "Who are the saints? Whose saints are they?" The black short sleeve shirt Yu Menglong wore when he first appeared in public on August 13th, 2025 said AAPE. Netizens pointed out that AAPE is a sub-brand of a bathing APE, BAPE, and BAPE means a monkey taking a bath, implying a satire of Japanese society. The red vest he wore had the English words Amsterdam Free Spirit Free One on it. Netizens specifically pointed out, "Freedom, an ordinary word that some people yearn for." His yellow The Simpsons jacket had the English on the back, "Man, I wish I were an adult so I could break the rule." Another black short sleeve shirt he wore had 404 written on the back, which netizens pointed out is a common internet slang term meaning deleted or disappeared. This inevitably brings to mind Yu Menglong's comment during a livestream, seemingly from the basement of the Qihao Art Museum on February 14th, 2023. "If one day I suddenly disappear, remember that it's definitely not an accident." The livestream was subsequently forcibly shut down by his management company.
救命啊!
During his livestream that day, someone seemingly sent him a malicious message asking, "What color burlap sack do you like?" Yu Menglong looked genuinely surprised. Actually, as early as September 11th, 2021, a mysterious post circulated online stating, "4 years from now, Yu Menglong will ascend, and then you will know the meaning." On October 29th, 2025, a user named Pearl Chen on the X platform posted, "How he Zhe's Weibo account, he posted the following at dawn on September 23rd. It really was him predicting Yu Menglong's ascension 4 years later. My god, it seems he's also a friend of Yu Menglong." This Zhe posted on September 23rd of this year. "One whale falls, all things are born. The truth is finally known. He has ascended, returned to a peaceful life, and only longing and remembrance remain. The memory is forever frozen on that day when we were laughing and talking face to face on the second floor. Be well in heaven." On the Thread platform, a user commented, "A new ghost the same age as Menglong from the same hometown," and posted several of Zhe's Weibo posts about Yu Menglong. Zhe, who seems to be quite familiar with Yu Menglong, posted on Weibo, "It's so painful. I knew him before his debut. We even met. I even helped him get a strange opportunity in Urumqi, Xinjiang. Later, we even ate together at a beef noodle restaurant in Hongqi Road. It's such a pity. On the thread platform, netizens commented, a bunch of them are all saying a whale fall and everything grows. Everything grows, does that mean the rest of them escaped the money laundering storm? My understanding is that these people were all involved in dirty projects, and the evidence held by Yu points to each of them. Now that Yu is gone, they all think they can live on. Yu Menglong's first period drama after his 2023 comeback was a love story of oiled paper umbrella in which he played Nong Fengyi. Some netizens recalling the plot after Yu Menglong's incident said, when Nong Fengyi lost his life, the narration said, a whale falls and everything grows. Some netizens even bluntly stated, Yu Menglong as Nong Fengyi in the drama, oh my god, every step was orchestrated. Was the script for this drama prearranged before his death? What's even more chilling is that during Nong Fengyi's wedding scene, netizens noticed that the Chinese character in the wedding was supposed to have double happiness, while in the background this character was a single character. Some netizens even commented that this was a ghost marriage. Netizens commented, personally I feel that Xiao Yu's outfit, especially the blood red color of his clothes, is very eerie. The double happiness character behind him is a single character. Look at the opening ceremony with the umbrella and misty rain, it's strange. The character is usually double-sided, but this one is single. As the male lead, he doesn't have a double happiness character behind him, only the female lead does. The cake he ordered is the color of a coffin lid, and the flowers are black and gray. With a vow of lifelong commitment, I write this on fine paper so that our pledge of love may be recorded in the marriage register. Some people pointed out that Shin Qi and the escape room owner were involved. They definitely had bad intentions. It really looks like a ghost marriage. The escape room boss mentioned here likely refers to Zhao Sanxi, the producer of this TV drama. A user on the X platform Huyu 2025-0911 posted, latest discovery confirms that escape room games are their business, their basement, the place where they abuse disobedient artists. The boss, Zhao Sanxi, is also the producer of a love story of oiled paper umbrella. Even more shocking is that in the dimly lit escape room where the abuse occurred, there were 3 posters on the wall, Leslie Chung, Barbara Young, and Teresa Teng. The image below shows that the escape room game belongs to Hangzhou Heibu Cultural Creative Company Limited. If this already sends chills down your spine, the following information might be even more shocking. Some netizens discovered that Zhou Yunqi, another producer of a love story of oiled paper umbrella, is also the boss of an escape room game company. A user on the X platform, OllyABCD, pointed out that Zhao Yunqi is associated with Yu Kaizhuan, who works at the Beijing Big Data Research Institute, which is part of the Ministry of State Security, and the Ministry of State Security is under Xi Jinping's control. The screenshot below shows that Wu Kaizhuan is the legal representative of the Beijing Big Data Advanced Technology Research Institute and also serves as the legal representative and chairman of Zhejiang Dongwang Times Technology Company Limited, while Zhao Yunqi was a director and board secretary of Zhejiang Dongwang Times Technology Company Limited, but he submitted his resignation on January 13, 2025. Netizens expressed their sympathy. Yu Menglong was so pitiful before his death, he truly had no control over his own life. It was already heartbreaking enough that he participated in the Superboy auditions together, and his friend Zhou Pin was also involved in the song production, and the new singer Wu Yao Tao was also accomplices. I never imagined that the legal representative of the escape room and the producer of a love story of oiled paper umbrella were from the same group. That heart-wrenching crying in this drama was at all the suffering he experienced in reality. This wasn't just a disastrous start, it was a devastating ending. They completely manipulated Yu Menglong like in The Truman Show, leaving him with no autonomy, even his right to life was taken away. Previously, a photo of Yu Menglong wearing a white long-sleeve shirt circulated online. One pocket had the number 13 written on it, and the other pocket had the number 25. Above the 25 was the letter Y, the initial pinyin of Yu, and above 13 appeared to be the letter M, the initial pinyin of Meng. A user on the X platform, Susu Dao Lai, pointed out, the clothes Yu Menglong wore already hinted at his entry into the entertainment industry in 2013 and his death in 2025. Is there really a hidden meaning? Netizens discovered that these clothes weren't mass-produced. They were a privately commissioned piece, one of a kind. Some netizens are hotly debating that this mysteriously acquired garment is like a code of fate, precisely outlining his career trajectory, sparking a storm of sacrifice theory. In fact, the claim that Yu Menglong died as a sacrifice isn't entirely unfounded. On October 24, 2025, two hosts of the Taiwanese program 204 Files attempted to contact Yu Menglong's soul in an EVP, electronic voice phenomenon device. When the host asked anything else, the answer was Xi Jinping. When the host asked Yu Menglong's spirit, was your death really related to a sacrifice? He received a clear answer, high-ranking officials, a sacrifice. When the host asked, whose were those two Rolex watches in your pocket when you passed away? Can you tell me their names? Yu Menglong replied, Cai Qi. The answer was truly unexpected. Why did these two watches belong to Cai Qi, a confidant of CCP leader Xi Jinping? If we connect this to the aforementioned sacrifice, high-level officials, and Yu Menglong's own mention of Xi Jinping, then it becomes easier to understand why the so-called entertainment industry bigwigs would harm Yu Menglong. Furthermore, the presence of figures with CCP Red third-generation backgrounds such as Ji Guangguang, Shen Qi, Song Yi-ren, and even Shi Yuanping, Xi Jinping's younger brother, the prince, at the crime scene suggests that the persecution of Yu Menglong was an order from the highest levels of the CCP. This also explains the presence of police cars at the scene and the many strange aspects of Yu Menglong's first drama after his comeback. In September 2025, after Yu Menglong's incident, overseas Chinese media contacted Mr. Ouyang, a classmate of Yu Menglong from high school. According to Mr. Ouyang, when the two spoke last year, Yu Menglong said that the person who decided on his film role had powerful connections, meaning a CCP Red second-generation background. He said that once a leader who was actually a film director offered to take him to Jiangnan High. They arrived at Fuyu Street, but because someone called looking for Yu Menglong, he didn't go. His leader went to Jiangnan High himself. In August of this year, Yu Menglong also discussed with Mr. Ouyang his upcoming film playing Liu Yang. His mindset didn't seem like that of someone contemplating ending his life. The above also reveals the following. What TV dramas Yu Menglong is cast in is decided by these people with princeling backgrounds. In the light, the Yu Menglong sacrifice trilogy summarized by netizens, Eternal Love, The Love Lasts to Mind, and a love story of oiled paper umbrella is not unfounded. He seems to be living in a Truman Show world. His 12 years in the entertainment industry all orchestrated, and all these points serve one purpose, preparing for the sacrifice for CCP leader Xi Jinping. A kind, lovely, and innocent boy simply wanting to pursue his beloved acting career stepped into a pre-woven web, walking step by step towards becoming a victim. Behind this lies the CCP's brazen act of using the entire state apparatus to sacrifice its leader as a shield, a sinister tactic employed to harm people. This shows that if the CCP doesn't collapse, such tragedies will continue to unfold. Only by dismantling the CCP and withdrawing from its party and youth league organizations can one escape this perilous situation. That's all for today. If you enjoy our content, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, and share it with a friend. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you next time.